Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. Yeah, are you thinking of buying property in your family name and it's like using Mr. and Mrs.? This video is for you. Just scroll because it's going to be a very interesting topic today where I'll be sharing some beautiful ideas on what to do, how to do it, and to in a better way that we will make your property appreciate. We'll be discussing just a kind of problem you and I have been facing. And a lot of us has been facing this problem for a very long period of time and we don't even know the reason why this problem is happening. Is it legal to use Mr. and Mrs. on our title documents? Titled by Mr. and Mrs. on title documents. This is a big question you need to ask yourself. Yeah, you have a land. That your land where you buy, the land you bought some years back, that deed. What is the name you have on those property? What are the names on that landed title document? That your deed, that your survey, that your COO. Is it Mr. and Mrs.? And what do you think about this? A lot of people has been making this mistake, and we need to clarify that today. This is where we talk about the trendy story about real estate and how we analyze the market. We give you the values to sell your properties, and we talked about the pro and con of real estate. Today, I'll be giving you the disadvantage of using this as a as an entrepreneur or as a family. It's not always good to use Mr. and Mrs. on your landed title document because it's going to affect you. Number one, clarity in ownership. In ownership. What does this mean? The name in your title document is not legal if you are using Mr. and Mrs. on those documents because it's going to affect your what? Your family, and it's going to give them a headache because using this now is not going to identify who is the rightful owner or who is the rightful legal owner of this property. Like Mr. and Mrs. have a property one. Who is the owner of this property? Is it Mr. Ade or Mrs. Ade? That's why we need to work on the clarity of the ownership. It's very, very important to know who is the owner or what to do instead of you using Mr. and Mrs. Number two, there is where we have risk in the future. It's also is a risk. You using is a risk if you are using Mr. and Mrs. on your landed title document because it's not advisable. Even if there is disputes or if there is issue in a family or let's say divorce, how are we going to know the owner of this property? And the property supposed to be for both of you. And even your kids won't be able to benefit that property if eventually part A or part B died. Also, legally, your children cannot even claim this property because you are using Mr. A and Mr. B. What are the things you need to do? I'll be giving you examples of what you should do as a family. Because if you have, I said number two is risk in future. It's risky if you guys did not work things out now because legally the property does not belong to anybody. It does not belong to the husband. It does not belong to the wife. Number three now, which should be the solution? That's peace of mind. If you guys can do it in a correct way to do. Number one, always write the property with your name, Mr. Nnamdi Ifeanyi and Mrs. Nnamdi Toyin. It will give room to the seller to know that this property belongs to you, and for legal documentation, it will also give a clue to whosoever that will be buying the property, or if there's any conflict, so they'll be able to divide the property, or your children will be a benefactor of that property. And at the same time, if you guys are using Mr. Nnamdi and Mrs. Nnamdi Toyin, that shows that this property now belongs to two of you, and if there's any conflict, it's legally easy to split, and you'll be able to know either the children will be the benefactor, or just in case if the person, let's imagine the person died, or either the man or the woman, any one of them died, how will you be able to identify the owner of this property? The best way is what to correct it, do it in a correct way that can even be easy for you, for your kids, and even for you. If there's any conflict, family issue, or divorce, you'll be able to do it. And the way to do it, number one, I said, is to write your name in full, and both of you should be co-signatory, not assignee. If you are standing as an assignee now, that means that the property belongs to one party, not the two party. Number three, I say it gives number four, peace of mind. Peace of mind. This matters. Peace of mind matters, right? In any business you are doing, because it will give you peace of mind. You'll be able to rest. You can even sleep with your eyes closed. That shows that this property. Now me and my guy get am. I have a uncle then that they bought property with Mr. and Mrs. Now on the property, the woman was the one that buy the property, but because he wants to carry his husband along, like to let me buy my husband name, he just use Mr. Taiwo, Mrs. Taiwo, Mr. Taiwo and Mrs. Taiwo, and the woman was the one that buy the property. Do you get? At the long run, the man is not even aware. Later told the man that I have a property in her name. The man asked, how did you go about it? He said, I wrote Mr. Taiwo and Mrs. Taiwo. That shows both of them, if we say we should claim the land, none of them is the owner of the land. Well, the Mrs. Taiwo was the one that bought the property. But now Mr. Taiwo is not telling him that. He's not telling her that, okay, this property is supposed to be like this, like this. But they were not, both of them are not aware. What Mr. Taiwo was thinking is maybe he could have write Mr. Taiwo and Mrs. Taiwo, but he only writes Mr. and /Mrs. Taiwo. And even with that, writing Mr. Taiwo and Mrs. Taiwo is not correct. Your name need to be full legally, the way it was written in all your other documents, either your receipts, your anything. That is how it should be. When it comes to property, everything is different. You can, if you want to buy phone, you can only write your names. But when it comes to property, so that if you want to carry your partner along, always write it in full, and both of you should be co-purchaser, signed together, not an assignee. And now with this now help your peace of mind. One, it will even resolve if there is any conflict coming, you think that okay, me and this man get property together, me and this woman get property together. Legally, the property will be divided. Except if you don't like that woman or you don't like that man, or you just want to buy your property in your own name. Don't ever use Mr. and Mrs. if you want both of you to own that property. Except, I'm repeating it again, you want the property to be in your name. Use your Mr. Abraham, Mrs. Abraham, instead of you using Mr. and Mrs. And hope you found this helpful. If you're just coming across my video for the first time, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we are all in all. Don't forget that documentation is very important in business. In this business, in this investment, if you want to buy to build, either you want to buy for investment, always make sure your name is spelled correctly. Tell a friend today to tell a friend. I wish you nothing but long life with property with good title, because your comfort is my priority. I remain Olashebo Oluwasobo, lead consultant for Abraham's Property and Real Estate. See you in my next video. Thank you.